Hey guys, Spy 1127 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 588, Bearing the Shadow. So this week's chapter begins with Itachi about to begin deactivating the Edo Tensei Jutsu, all the while saying he has no more attachments to this world and that he will gladly protect his homeland once again. But Sasuke is pissed at this, saying why he has to protect Konoha after everything they've done to both him, Sasuke, and the whole clan, and saying that he can't forgive them. And I understand why Sasuke is angry at Konoha, but he should be angry at the people responsible for the massacre, not the people who don't know anything about it. I'm just saying. I'm still annoyed that he still blames Konoha for everything. Even though it's just, certain amount of people who ordered Itachi to kill his clan. You know what? I'm not going to get into this. I'm just going to continue. Anyway, Itachi, he just says that I can't change you. It has to be Naruto. I left that in his hands. But then, Itachi, he opens Kabuchimaru's eyes, and he uses his Sharingan to learn the seals to stop the Edo Tensei. But we finally cut back to the battlefield where the five Kages are struggling against Madara and his Mokuton clones. And when I read this, I was like, yes! Finally! Back to the Kages! That's what I wanted to read. Anyway, as I said before, the Kages are struggling. Mitsurumi got punched by one of Madara's Susanos and was about to get killed but she was saved by Gaara-san. However, Gaara-san was not able to withstand against 4 Susano attacks. Yeah, each Madara clone is using Susano, and apparently Susanos have legs. Who knew? Yeah, so both Mei and Gaara are struggling against 10 Mokuton Madaras with their Susanos activated, mind you. And meanwhile, Tsunade, she's got 2 Susano swords stabbed in her stomach, all the while trying to take down one Susano. And she still has her mitotic regeneration jutsu activated. I gotta admit, I am a bit impressed that Tsunade is able to still survive after all that. And she's still stabbed, mind you. But because of, I guess she's still exhausted because of how long she has her, I think it's because of the damage she took from the Susanos, or because of she's running low on chakra because of keeping her mitotic regeneration jutsu up. So she's starting to get exhausted, and the Raikage, he gets captured by another Madara clone, and that Madara clone cast a Genjutsu on him. But thanks to Onoki, the Tsuchikage, he was able to protect the Raikage and save him from that Genjutsu attack. Madara, the real Madara, meanwhile, he's just standing there looking down at the Kages and seeing how they're handling against all 25 of his Mokuton clones. Tsuchikage starts giving a pep talk to all the Kages, saying that they're the last of the 5 Kages and that they need to make sure their final words don't ruin their reputations. And all the while, the Kages are also saying that Naruto left the battle to them, and that all their shinobi out there trust them, have faith in them. So they decide to unite and to take down all of the Mokuton clones and the Madara himself. So they just decide to combine all their jutsu. Tsunade tries to give Onoki her chakra, and all the while he activates his Jinton Genkai Hakuin no Jutsu and managed to destroy all the Mokuton clones. Madara, however, was about to escape, but Onoki was able to split open his giant Rubik's Cube, and the Mizukage, Tsuchikage, and Gaara, they combined their sand, water, and lightning jutsu to create this ceiling prison to trap Madara. Sort of like a way to paralyze him. And even if he was wide open, then the Tsuchikage would have been able to use another Jinton to seal him again. So at this moment, I actually thought, oh crap, Madara is getting sealed. The Kages actually defeated him, and I gotta admit, I was impressed with the teamwork in this. Madara, all the while, he's like, I see, they are indeed worthy of the Kage name. But in the next page, Madara's like, then I'll have to fight with full strength. And then he activates his Rinnegan and summons another Susanoo in his perfect form. And that's where the chapter ends. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's Naruto chapter 588, and wow, that was a really good chapter. It's really refreshing to see the Kages and fighting against Madara again. And I actually thought that Madara was gonna be sealed, but he just summons another Susanoo, and apparently this Susanoo has a perfect form. Apparently this one has like 4 arms. I had no idea Susanoos have perfect forms. This is why I like Madara, because no matter how hard the Kages try to beat him, he always pulls something out of his sleeves, and there you go. This is why I love Madara. He's just a great character. He's just a great character when it comes to these battles. Again, this was a great chapter. It's refreshing to see, after the Chia brothers fight against Kabuchimaru. I'm glad that was over so we can move on to another fight. And this chapter was action-packed. There was lots of action in this one. And Madara, I can't believe Madara said that he'll fight at full strength. You mean the entire time, ever since he was summoned, he never fought at full strength? The wood style jutsu, the fire style, his Susanoo, the freaking Rinnegan, summoning those giant meteors, they weren't at his full strength. Are you kidding me? So, honestly, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next week. I'm hoping that Itachi doesn't deactivate Edo Tensei, because I want Madara to stick around for a little longer, at least for another 2 chapters, at least kill off one of the Kages. Maybe Unoki or Tsunade. I'm not sure about any of the other Kages, but who knows. I also I'm hoping that this doesn't happen, that Madara's about to use an ultimate attack, or maybe tries to kill off one of the Kages, but they're saved at the last minute because Itachi managed to deactivate Edo Tensei. I don't want that to happen, honestly. I like Madara. I want him to stick around and fight. I want to see at least like one character die. Someone that, at least has a huge impact in terms of the plot. Not like a really, really popular character, just someone that's popular enough to add impact to the plot. Just one death. One death. That's all I'm asking for, really. And I'm actually hoping I heard that I read one spoiler that Sasuke would kill Kabuchimaru. If that does happen, then I would be a little sad that Kabuchimaru is dead. But on the plus side, the Edo Tensei won't be deactivated. So that's a good thing, I guess. Honestly, I don't know how many times Madara is going to be able to escape getting sealed. He's got so many tricks up his sleeve. I can't believe it. I mean, what's next? Is he going to summon a bunch of... Is he going to use like a summoning jutsu to summon a bunch of animals or something? Or is he going to, like, I don't know, try to steal one of the Kage's souls or something? I don't know. Also, I actually can't wait to what happens next week's chapter to see what Madara's perfect Susanoo will do. So, for this chapter, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It was a lot of action, really good action. Madara surprises me as always, and I don't know what's gonna happen to the Kages. They might die. They're screwed. And earlier, it said that they're nearly out out of chakra, so I don't know what are they gonna do to. Maybe they might escape, or maybe they'll try again to seal Madara. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, this was a great chapter. Can't wait to see what happens next week. So yeah, that's Naruto chapter 588. I'm gonna Spiral 1127.